In this week's video we continue our dash across the Aegean, avoiding the Meltemis, but actually they get so bad that at one point we have to turn back, something we haven't done for a long time. See what it's like in another hour.
I nearly ended up the other side of the boat there.
Nearly took my hat off. It's already blown me curly perm out. That's what you call flat calm. Between the islands, hardly a breath or a ripple. In our dash across the Aegean to Athens, in the last video, we'd left the island of Simi, heading for the island of Kos. Now, in real time, we're just outside Athens, but that's another story. We had to negotiate the Meltemi winds which come down from the north, and when I say negotiate, I mean negotiate. You absolutely have to keep an eye on them. It's not so much the big swell or the breaking waves, but the strength of them can vary, not just by the week, day or hour, but by the minute, literally by the minute. And of course it depends where you are, what your location is at any given time, as to how strong these winds will appear to be. One thing that is consistent is that there is a great deal of fetch having the winds come down from the far north of Greece. Hiding to the south of islands you think would give you some respite, but it doesn't. The swell wraps around and the wind comes over the top. The sun's just coming up over Monastery Bay, as we call it. I'll show you on the charts where it is. Lovely and settled. You can see this small entrance, and the lagoon as it was goes right back into the corners. Hey, it's a bit lumpy out here this morning, as you can probably see. But we need to get across the Aegean while there are no Meltemi winds, so we're leaving early. I'm going to motor out. There's very little wind at all. Looks like there's some on the surface, but I don't think there is. Can't feel anything. The wind instrument is saying true wind speed of 3 knots, so it's no good to us. We've got to go through some islands over here. We're actually going to go round them, I think. It only makes a difference of about a quarter of a mile or so. But that's it, up early this morning. Cup of tea on the go. So I'll have a brew and report in a little bit. Look at that lovely sunrise. Do like this place. Bring your own provisions though. Very expensive in the shops. Well, shop. One shop, one bakery. Anyway, lovely, lovely morning. Let's get on. Oh, we're nearly there. 11 miles to go. 1 hour and 38 minutes, so 11.4 miles. We're doing about 6, 8, 6, 9, 7 knots. There's not enough wind to just sail, but there is enough wind and it's just at the right angle to get the main up. So I'll show you. Very warm today. So this island here is Kos. We've got a bit of wind in the sail. It's about 25 to 28 degrees. Really, to get the jib up we need something like 32 degrees. So we're motor sailing with the main up, and boy, I don't know if you can see this. There's a great big mine over there of some sort, earthworkings on that island. I think we've shown you that before maybe. But the idea is now we're going to go to the end of Kos, put the anchor down, maybe have a swim, certainly have a bit of lunch. We're just lost our Wi-Fi signal from Turkey, which was never very good anyway, right for posting stuff overnight, but yeah, not particularly good. And we're now into Greece, and my phone has just logged on, so hopefully we'll be able to upload a bit quicker. The last video we uploaded took 17 hours overnight. Started it off in the afternoon and then it ran all night. But anyway, yes, let's see what it's like when we get there. Just an hour and a half to go, or thereabouts. Maybe we get the other side of this island, this one here. We'll get the jib out and be able to do a little bit of a sail. We'll see. At 6 o'clock this morning. This is the south-west corner of Kos. We're just leaving. Sun isn't quite up over the horizon. Engines running, blowers on. We've checked the oil and water, etc. Coolant. Met up with one of our subscribers that we haven't seen for about 5 years. He came over and said hello. So the route's all planned out. We're going to lift the anchor. Talk again when we get going.
Look at that. That is just beautiful. We're just leaving the Bay of Kos on the south of the island. Sailing under full sail.
Under full sail.
For a change.
We've only got 33 miles to go. It says we'll be there by 10:30.
I don't think so.
But I don't think so. But at the moment we've got 12.5 knots, 13 knots through wind. There we go. Getting a little lift there. Look, it's coming round the headlands and giving us a real big. We're doing just under 8 knots. The old girl still wants to go. She wants to go.
Okay, enough of that. I'm going back to the sunrise.
I don't know if you can hear me over the wind, but it's only 17 knots, but it has been blowing like that all night. We've actually turned around and we're going to go back into the lee of the island. We were punching through it, but we've got another boat with us, the catamaran. Got in touch with them and said, look, you know, it's going to be another 4 hours of doing this. So we're, you know, it's supposed to be fun. So we are going to make our way back round into calmer waters. I mean, it's already calmed down. The swell now is 1.5 meters, which is nothing. If it was like this, it'd be fine. We prepared to go because we knew it would be fairly bouncy. Didn't expect it to be like that. You know, we opportunity to choose. We haven't got to do it, so let's get back. Noisy chatter on the radio. Yeah, what was I saying? So it's we're going to make our way back. We actually took water over the, you see that, over the canopy. That's the first time we've had water over the canopy for a long time. But they were very steep, short waves. Just not the kind of weather you want to be out in for 4 hours when you've got an alternative. So that's what we're going to do. Go and put the anchor down and chill out. I think we've got a fairly good signal here. I might be able to release a video today because today's Sunday. Oh well, downstairs the freezer went across the floor. It's still working. Well, it wasn't just the freezer. My Mac had jumped out of its place on the bookshelf where it's normally wedged in onto the floor and broke the screen. And so now we're having great difficulty producing videos until we can get it repaired somewhere, hopefully in Greece. But it's never done that. The strap, the bungees that hold it in position are broken. Wow. Well, there you go. So every day's a learning day. It's we've got a reduced main up. Got 17 knots of true. I'm going to turn the camera off now and do some steering. There we are. Half an hour later, we're back round the southern side of the island, and it's tranquil and idyllic. Would you Adam and Eve it? There's another boat going out. He doesn't know what he's got coming. We were trying to remember the last time we turned back from going somewhere. I can't remember the last time. Can you? And normally we'll press on, but it was roughly 4 hours, 3.5 to 4 hours, and the seas were getting bigger. Just that's not fun, is it? You know, you haven't got to do it. Doesn't do the boat any good either. You know, being bashed around. Doesn't matter what type of boat you got. You know, sailing in rough weather doesn't do them any good. Mast going forward and backward, you know, all the strain on the rigging and everything, just don't do it, you know. Especially the shock loading, really doesn't do them any good. So anyway, yes, we are back round the southern side of Kos. Got my little lure out, Steve from Sailing Fairhole said he's averaged 5,500 miles per fish in the Med. I think he's done better than us. We've nearly always got a lure out. Yeah, never anything. Oh yeah, we did. We had a baby swordfish up near Samos last year. Year before last. Oh, that's it. We're back here. That's the quarry, just over there. That's the wife, just over there. She's going to go down and make a cup of tea and some toast in a minute. Oh right, that's told me. Right, it's we're almost in, and Apollo's just by the side of us there. They were about half a mile behind us, and got on the radio and just said, look, you know, we're not doing this. And they were the same opinion. No point if it's not fun. Yep, that's it. Let's get a brew on. We then spent the next 10 days sitting in the same spot on anchor, going backwards and forwards as the Meltemi blew itself out. In the end, we got fed up with being boat bound, and as the anchorage was so good and we were holding well, we decided to hire a car and find a Lidl's, to buy sausages of course.